Hi folks, I'm Greg Lowe. This video is just a short overview of SDU Tools. Over the years that I've worked with SQL Server, I've felt the need to generate a number of tools that help me in my day-to-day work. I've decided to roll these tools up into a single, easy-to-consume package that you can then use to help you in your work. The tool set is updated regularly. We do ask you to register so that we can keep in touch with you as to where the tools are up to, but we're not going to send you a large amount of email. If you have suggestions for the tools, please send them to us at sdutools@sqldownunder.com. The tools are all created in T-SQL. Look, it's possible that in a number of cases we could have created faster versions using SQL CLR integration, but we didn't want to assume that that was already turned on for all of the people using these tools. So we've gone for the approach of trying to make it work in just plain vanilla T-SQL. It's worth noting that we've targeted the tools at SQL Server 2008 and above. We have plans for adding many additional tools into this tool set. We've done the conversion of the first set of tools, but there are many more to come. The first set of tools are all general functions, some to do with casing of strings, some to do with encoding of strings, or splitting delimited strings, and ways of trimming whitespace. There are also some data conversion functions. These deal with things like pesky base 64 to var binary conversions or character to hexadecimal, and also with getting information on what's contained in SQL variants. Another that we're quite proud of are tools that allow you to do quick schema comparisons between two databases or between two tables. These can be in different databases if you want. The beauty of these is that they're designed to produce a programmatic output rather than like most database comparison tools that just generate scripts and so on. These allow you to run the code, get the output, maybe just use it directly if you want, but also to then programmatically use that information if you need it. We have a set of utilities, for example, finding a string within a database. This is useful for checking that data has been appropriately masked, for example. We have routines for finding subset indexes and unused indexes, looking at the data types that have been used in an application and checking for things like deprecated data types. Getting simple summaries of table sizes and index sizes. One that's potentially destructive but very useful is an option that empties all the contents of a schema, a function that just tells you if exact abort is on at the moment or not, but also things like a function that tells you when your backup that's running at the moment is likely to complete and which sessions are blocking and who's blocking them right now. We've also added a number of scripting functions. So this allows you to script out SQL logins and Windows logins, server role members and permissions, database users, and to be able to do that in a way that you can consume it in another program. So this allows you to build up things over the top of the functions we've provided. In addition to this, we've used an execute or print function in a number of our samples, particularly when we do automated database creation. We have a number of tools coming as part of this tool set that'll help you generate much cleaner looking databases, and they make use of this execute or print function. And finally, in this initial set of tools that we're releasing, we have an extract SQL template command or function, and what that does is allows you to find a sort of a normalized version of a command that's very useful in performance tuning work. But unlike what happens with most other versions of this I've seen, it also deals with things like SP execute SQL statements and extracts the statement from inside of that. We'll see examples later of how to use this effectively when trying to perform performance tuning work. You'll find that all of the functions and procedures are clearly documented within their own code. In addition to that, you'll find a test rig in each one that shows you an example of how to use it. In the next video, we'll help you get started installing the tools. This is really easy. And so look, to summarize, we just hope these become tools that you will use on a regular basis, and we really hope you'll find them useful. For more information on SDU Tools and for a link to download them, please visit our site at www.sqldownunder.com.